My name's Jason from a company called Conja, and we're doing the safe standing. It's a requirement from the FA to have safe standing so they can accommodate standing fans. We've been involved from the very start, putting our ideas forward. Our draftsmen would draw a couple of ideas and then send it off to their engineers to approve. I think in total it's about 9,500 seats-ish. We've used about 15,000 fixings, yeah. So there's about one post every 2 seats, and there's 3 fixings on the central post and 2 fixings on the end posts. We use a supplier around the corner, Bufab, and they're our supplier of Fischer, but we use Fischer for all of our fixings really.
I'm Chaz Roth, sales manager for Bufab Southampton. Predominantly we are a fastener distributor. We only ever supply quality product.
I'm Henrique Espedo. I'm project engineer at Fischer here in UK. My role is supporting the customers on trainings and mainly design and any complex issue they have on site. We are at Fischer first introduced after a CPD seminar at ROOPS in London, where one of the directors that were responsible for the design came to us afterwards to request some solution in one of the designs. So when they show us the design, we propose a solution with our Fast2 Plus, which is the best option for most economical and easiest to install. And it would also achieve all the requirement loads, which in that case was 7.5 kilonewtons. And after that, we went to site, did some preliminary tests on the concrete. Everything worked well.
We were sold on the Fischer brand. When we need them on site to do testing, they're there for us. The contractor, Conja, had a situation where they needed a particular fixing for a particular job. It was easy for me to contact Fischer, get them involved, give them details of the main contractor, and they, between themselves, arranged a time, a date with Southampton Football Club to go to site to resolve, come up with a bolt, a fixing. That's gonna be safe and appropriate for safe standing barriers at Southampton Football Club.
We were approached by the design engineer at ROOPS with the challenge on the design. He sent us the calculations, and because it was a different anchor display that wasn't covered on the Euro code, we need to use the approach of ENSO, which is engineered solution inside of our CFIX software. It allows you to do the designs, also comply with the legislation of the BS 839 and ETA requirements that use the base of FIB 58 for calculating all the concrete areas. And after sending over the calculations, the customer was happy. Our Fast2 Plus was specified, and then we started with the subcontractor. They required the preliminary test, so we attend on site to the preliminary test. Once we were there, we also give our toolbox talk to the installers, so they were competent to install our anchors properly.
So the process we've been doing to install the safe standing is got a team here running out material, then a couple of lads are going ahead drilling the holes, and then we're using the Fischer Fast2 Plus fixing to install the posts, and then someone else comes along behind and fits the top rails.
In February, we were approached to change the specification, and they were able to install more than 15,000 anchors by the end of April. So it was a really quick setup from the design point of view, toolbox talks and testing and final installation.
With this safe standing barriers, there's certain loads and stresses that you have to maintain to make it safe. So Fischer helped us by working with the subcontractor on site, doing some testing, came up with the Fast2 product, tested that in situ. That passed with flying colours. It's a very, very good product.
We come to using the Fast2 Plus because the concrete here is only 80mm thick. So I had to have a fixing that had a small embedment. They need an embedment of 45mm, which worked perfectly here. Now it's so easy to use.
Fast2 Plus is the new version of the Fast2. It has improved capacity and shear in all of the range. It also has approved for dynamic loadings, which is quite new on through both range of working life approval, and also has a seismic approval up to M24 diameter anchors with up to M12. You don't need to have a filling set in place. The new Building Safety Act is the biggest change in the legislation of construction and is a clear response to the Grenfell accident. It stipulates the gateways which must be followed for all stakeholders on the project, especially designers, clients, and contractors, and also requires a golden thread, which is a single source of information that must be easy to access. Fischer is providing CPD seminars specifically on Building Safety Act to ensure that every single customer and contractor can comply to this legislation. We also provide comprehensive aspects of BS 8539, which is a complement to the Building Safety Act and ensures that everyone in the industry is complying with it.
Relationships are everything. People buy from people. Fischer came in to see us, proved to us that their product was far superior, had all the accreditation, they had a bigger range, had the engineers to back it. So my relationship with Fischer over the years has been nothing but good.
On the technical department, we can provide all the design support from correct selection of anchors up to sorting out complex problems. So if the customer show us a problematic base plate that doesn't work with different layouts, we can change the anchors, we can change the layout. So we offer that as a support service. We also have our online trainings available to anyone that wants to access.
The stadium is an integral part of the community. It's right in the heart of the city. So I've got a season ticket with my daughter. She's disabled and I go with her as often as I possibly can.
When we were making these and putting them in and we were down the galvanisers, the employees down there were buzzing. They were like, oh, if you can stand, we're going, should be good. And I think the fans are pretty excited.
I'm pretty proud that we're putting in Fischer product at the stadium for the safe standing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.